Anatomy of a Fall is a French film. It won the Palme d'Or, and it is a legal thriller film drama. Now, I didn't know anything about this film at all, to be honest. I just know that it won the Palme d'Or. It's the only reason why it's on my radar. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, I'm not really that intrigued, but because it won the Palme d'Or, I decided to give it a chance. So I saw it with a friend of mine. This one is about a moderately successful author who has a sort of fractured relationship with her husband and her blind son. She's being interviewed by a literary student that gets interrupted by her husband being a little immature. So she decides to go for a nap. Her blind son goes for a walk, and when they come back, her husband has fallen out of the top floor window and is bleeding all over the place and is dead. So this seems to be, can only be one of three things: an accident, suicide, or a murder. So the film main theme is perception, and pretty much like what people think, how you portray yourself, the secrets you keep. It's a very interesting little theme that sort of encompasses the whole film, but I think it kind of does a disservice because the movie isn't as riveting as it could be. But it also is a foreign film, so they do like their law court differently, and there's some riveting sort of excellent performance from the prosecutor character, who does a really good job. He steals the show, but mostly focused on the sort of hidden secrets of Susan and her husband and their son. You know, the trauma. He was not born blind, the son, and stuff happened, and the movie sort of dips into the sort of like murky sort of things you hide from you know, your friends and family and to the, you know, public. And of course there's also the sort of media circus that can happen whenever you get a juicy story. Acting's fine from everyone. There's nothing wrong with the acting. It's just the movie isn't as interesting as it could be. It is a little bit lengthy at 2.5 hours, and it does have good themes, but it also does a great job of sort of never giving you finite answers, which is the whole point of the movie. You know, you can't be 100% sure. You have to follow the proof, follow what's there, you know, and sort of just leave it to faith that the jurors will decide your fate. You have to convince you know, a jury of your peers. So the movie does have some great legal action near the end, like in the courtroom, and there's, you know, it feels like almost like a twisty, you know, pulpy sort of thriller that the main author would write. So other than that, Anatomy of a Fall is still pretty interesting, even though it's not 100% riveting all the time, and I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.